Welcome to the Codevthspan YouTube channel. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the variables. Variables are nothing but the name given to the memory space to store the values for the future use. For example, I have to store the 35 value. 35 value I have to store, and it is a data type should be int. 35 int, and I have to store the data 35 in some variable like k. This a acts as an variable. Variable is a name. Variable is a name given to the memory space. 35 is the value. We are storing the 35 in the variable a. So variable a is the memory space, the name of the memory space given to store the value for the future use. For example, I given that int a is equals to 35. If I have to print system.out.println of a, then I will get output as 35. Variable is nothing but which is used to store the memory name in the given memory space, and we can use for the future use. And we can give the variable name by following the two instructions. They are, the first one is the variable declaration and the variable initialization. Variable declaration is nothing but name given to the memory space. Syntax will be data type and the variable name. See here, data type and the variable name. Data type is equals to int, and the variable may be a, Virat, name, and d. Int Virat, string name, double d. These are the examples of the variable declaration. Here we are only declaring what data type and what is the variable name. This is the variable declaration. Coming to the variable initialization. Variable initialization means the value assigned for the particular variable is known as a variable initialization. Variable name is equals to data or the value. For example, see here variable initialization is nothing but variable initialization means the value assigned for the particular variable. For example, variable name is equals to data or the value. Virat is equals to 18, name is equals to Rashmika, d is equals to 3.14. Here, coming to the declaration, we just declaring the memory space. Coming to the initialization, we are assigning the value to the particular variable is known as a variable initialization. See here, we can write variable declaration one time and the variable initialization in some other time, but it leads to waste of time. So we can write both at one statement, like variable declaration and initialization in the single statement. Data type variable name is equals to value data or expression. For example, int a is equals to 30, string a is equals to Kohli. Here we are writing variable initialization and declaration at the single statement. Okay, this is the best way to write the variable declaration and initialization at the single statement. Here we have variable conventions. Whenever we use variable name in the program, the value present inside the variable is going to be used instead of the variable name. For example, I am giving int a is equals to 30. This is the variable initialization and the variable declaration. When we using the variable name a in anywhere, that means we are not using the variable name. We are using the value 30 when by calling the variable name. If for example we have int a is equals to 10, int b is equals to 20, int c is equals to 30, int d is equals to 40. By writing the same data type in the different lines by changing its values, the number of lines will be increasing. So to avoid all the lines, we can write in the single line. For example, int a is equals to 10 comma, int b is equals to 20 comma, int c is equals to 30 comma, int d is equals to 100, or wait a minute, int a is equals to 10 comma, b is equals to 20 comma, c is equals to 30 comma, d is equals to 100. This is the optimization code. This is all about the variables.